Hi guys, good morning. Today I'm going to be filming a video that I've been thinking about for the past 1 month, and I don't usually think about my videos for so long before filming them, mainly because I usually think of them and immediately film them. This one had to wait because it is a 24-hour glow up for my birthday transformation. I'm so excited. As of today is the 12th of June and my birthday is 5 days away. If you know something about me, it needs to be that I'm really excited for birthdays in general. My own birthday also, duh, of course. And this one is extra special because I turned 30 on this birthday. For me, 30 has always been that number that's like, oh my god, she's 30. She needs to have her life put together. No, I don't have my life completely put together, and I have realized that it's fine and it's normal, and that age is just a number, and that everybody's life journeys works differently. But that's not what this video is about. This video is about just getting your glam on. But one of the first things I need to do is have breakfast, because you know I cannot operate without breakfast and chai. My breakfast has changed. You will be happy to know I have not been having poha the last week. I have been having cheese omelette consistently. Basically, new addiction. Okay, so first off, the outfit I'm wearing is from Skian, from Ridul's brand. I love how comfortable these clothes are. Secondly, it is raining, pouring, thundering outside. So I'm gonna have to vlog the first segment without my camera. I'm gonna have to phone vlog this, which is fine because you guys have seen me phone vlog for so long before I really set up my vlog cam stuff. Before I go over to the salon, and I will tell you about it on the way there, I actually have to make a quick pit stop at a nursing home. My cousin delivered a baby girl, yay! And basically I need to pick her up and just drop her to her house, which is all super close by to where I live, because it's pouring and I don't want her to take an Uber, and the newborn baby is there, and I'm just basically gonna drop her home and then head to the salon. More updates from the car. Okay, so step one was to get to the salon. I went to Brushes and Strokes here in Bandra. I have been here a couple of times before, and today I'm here for my lash extensions. They have this really cool lash booth which basically opens down, and it looks something like this. Basically, it's a nice private corner, and you're made to feel very comfortable. Showing you some before shots before we really get into the procedure. Like you can see, I actually almost went to sleep because the process lasts like almost 2 hours, but you're super comfy at least. I love how they're looking. Like, this is what I really appreciate about a good service. I've been to Brushes and Strokes before also. At that time I wasn't as happy with the service, but I'm so glad they took my feedback really well, and this time when I went, they did a really good job. Basically, if you're ever getting lash extensions done, the trick is to tell them not to go heavy on the outer corner, because when you go heavy on the outer corner, your eye starts looking like it's drooping after a while, because hair towards gravity starts to go down after a while. And this just looks really nice and lifted. Don't focus on length as much, focus on volume in the middle more when you're getting lash extensions done. I'm waiting for this transportation van to move out because it's kind of blocked me in through this building. They're just moving some saman, and then I will be able to move out. But I love the look. I'm just next to my mom's house, so I'm actually thinking of going and dropping in and saying hello to mom and the kids and my dad and everyone, because my next appointment for the nails is running a little bit late. So I'll just go pop in and say hello. Okay, so I reached home. I had to jump on a few calls to get some work done. I am doing a little bit of a mini travel for my birthday, and literally just after I got done, it was perfect timing because Jyoti is here. Hi Jyoti.
Hi.
So Jyoti has been doing my nails for 5 साल 4 साल है ना, वैसे ही कुछ. And she works at Paintbox, and I swear by Paintbox nails, I've been going to Paintbox for like 7-8 years now, almost basically around the time they started from. I'm gonna show you guys a quick before shot of my nails. I've already started, but I will show you what it looks like at the moment. I am turning 30, so I thought that this year my nails on my birthday should look a little bit classic. Like, I don't want to do something too trendy. I want to do something that's really nice and classy and stylish, of course, very chic. But I have a couple of options in mind. Let me go ahead and show them to you on the screen right here, and I'll show you in just a little bit about how my nails eventually turn out. The service I'm getting done today is the same as I always get. I'm getting my acrylic refill done with some gel polish on top. I do have some extensions in from the month before last because a few of my nails had broken. And I was a little bit confused on what color to do. Almost left it here at a white ombre because I had white acrylic only before. I almost did, but I didn't. Okay, so I have officially ticked off lashes as well as nails for my 24-hour glow up transformation. Hi, Jerry.
Show me your birthday nails.
Show me your birthday nails. That's what I need to show them also. Do you approve?
Very nice.
You like?
Yeah.
I kept it classic.
Very Black Pantherish.
Basically, they're called almond nails. I really like the way they turned out. They're so nice and simple and classic. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know that I'm a complete basic bee. I'm a complete classics kind of person. Of late, I have been trying trends with my nails and I have been enjoying it a little bit also. But for my 30th birthday, I just wanted to bounce back into something that I knew I would 100% love and enjoy and look back to years later for my 30th birthday and say, I like the nails she has there. You know what I mean? You don't always say that for trendy nails because they're out of trend then, which is the point of them being called a trend. I know I need to jump into doing my brows, my side locks, my upper lip, but I have not had lunch. What's the time? There's been so much happening since morning. It's 5:12 p.m. and I have not had lunch because of so much was going on. So I'm gonna have lunch and then I'm gonna sit myself down and start doing the hair on my face and take you along with me. But बहुत भूख लग रही है फिलहाल, so let's just go eat. Okay, so let's just show you a quick before shot of my side locks, sideburns, whatever you want to call them. Also the upper lip situation. This was tended to recently, so it's really not so bad. And of course my brows, where I have a lot of extra hair popping up. I've been doing my brows since even before the pandemic, so this is my go-to strategy that you will see today. Okay, so now we're kind of in like the main part of the video, the stuff you're gonna do at home yourself, most likely. Otherwise, of course, if you choose to go to a salon, that's fine. I have a lot of things sitting next to me over here. Khana, I have finished eating. I also had some chai. The bra has been taken off because God knows that is the first thing I like to do when I'm home. Forgot to do it earlier today and I just did it. I have a lot of things sitting next to me what I'm going to use on my face today. Some which are just to show you for options because I shuffle between a lot of products. Remember that I am a beauty blogger. You don't need to have all of these products. I will link all of them for you below. Go for what you need and prefer basis your personal choices. You don't need to get everything. You never need to get everything. So I'm just going to put this disclaimer out there. Hair still looks like a shit show, but we're going to deal with that after this. So I'm just going to quickly walk you through everything that I have next to me. I have a serum and a cream next to me, which we're going to start with working with on the face, but I want to show you the equipments. I have a wheat trimmer over here. I believe this is their newer model. I've been using this for maybe 2 years now, 3 years now. I'm kind of lost. I have two flawless hair trimmers, hair removers. I don't know if they're trimmers, but they're basically hair removers. This one has a little bit of a broader mouth on the front and this one has a relatively more narrow tip. This one's better for brows obviously, and both of them have like this little light that which helps you like get more precision when you're dealing with hair removal on your brows and stuff. I have a little blade over here from Let's Shave. I think they sell these in like trios and I have one of them unused and kind of like जिसका उद्घाटन अब होने वाला है इस वीडियो में. I have a little spray bottle that has water in it because sometimes when your hair kind of, you know, you've either shaved it off or trimmed it off, you just want to wipe it away, and for that I like to like wet up that area, just kind of like to keep it on standby. And I have some tissues, the whole tissue box really. I feel like let's start with doing the brows. They also do need, now one disclaimer I have to give you is that my brows and upper lip get done more often because obviously in my job I need to make sure I'm always well groomed. I like to do whatever I can on a regular basis with my brows and upper lip, which typically means I take care of them on a monthly basis or at least on a bi-monthly basis. Okay, my phone rang and now I'm blank on where I left off. The first thing I'm kind of going to get into is my brows. I feel like it's going to take the least amount of time and it's the least amount of hassle. I have a mirror sitting over here also, by the way, so in case I'm holding something and doing shit, you know what I'm doing. Pulling the camera a little bit आगे. For my brows, I have two options and I do shuffle between both of them. I am spoiled for choice. I admit that. I acknowledge that. And I like it this way simply because it depends on what I'm in the mood for. The Flawless Brow one, you see it lights up. Can you hear the little vibration sound? And that's gonna help me with precision in doing my brows. I'm literally just gonna pull out, pull open, pull all the extra hair I have. It's a super smooth, painless process. I don't know if you guys noticed, I've also cut off a part of my brows over here a while ago and I'm leaving it like that because it's just easier to give it a really good shape while doing my makeup. So this niche ka part is a little bit of a weakness I have. I'm always struggling with how much to clean off the lower base of the brow. The upar ka part is slightly easier. So one of the things you might notice is that my brow looks relatively shorter now. I promise you, especially this one, I intend on keeping just like that because I do my brows every single day. Ever since I've kind of like cut the length of the brow a little bit, I make it a point that even if I'm just stepping out and not doing like any other makeup, I will do my brows because this is... It looks a little bit odd right now, I know, but with a good pencil, you can just kind of navigate and manipulate the way that you want the shape to be of the tail end of your brow. It's just a lot easier to do this because the natural shape of my brow goes a little bit like up and down and I don't necessarily love it. This brow, however, goes in a pretty decent direction, so I'm gonna land up keeping this one as is, but I will cut off, take out, pull out, whatever, all of the extra hair. So once again, can you see I have some hair here? Just going to go over. The problem I have with this brow is that I kind of have a double tail usually, so I have to clean up the second tail. Because of which I've also cut this one off a little short in general, and then I'm cleaning up the lines. ऊपर का बहुत easy है करने में, नीचे में मुझे थोड़ी सी तकलीफ हो जाती है. I have definitely overcut this brow a tad bit today, which is my bad. I'm looking at it in the viewfinder and realizing that. But that's okay. I don't think that'll be a huge problem because with the pencil I manipulate a huge part of my brows anyway. Moral of the story, when I do my brows all nice and fresh and new like this as part of the glow up, the reality of it is that I look really weird. Once I'm done with my brows, I'm gonna move on to my upper lip. For my upper lip, hands down, I prefer the Veet electric trimmer. So this has one big side, like one longer trimmer side and one shorter trimmer side. I also use this on my brows when I don't land up reaching out for this one. I land up using this one for my brows just to neaten things out every once in a while. I'm gonna go to the big side. I'm gonna power it on. There's no light or anything here, but it's super efficient because it's nice and big. Again, you will hear this vibration sound. Why is it not focusing? Yeah. And I'm just gonna quickly run it over my upper lip. That's literally all I have to do. Okay, I've zoomed you in. Next up, we go over to the brows. Sideburns. Okay, next up we go over to the sideburns. Now I have to make a little bit of a confession before we start this. I typically just land up using this because I'm making it quick and being on the go, again using the big side like I did for the upper lip and just going into my sideburns. I don't really do a lot of derma planing, if that's what it's called. Derma planing, what is it called? But I have seen how people do it in a lot of videos. Today we will not be doing, I don't want to say that I'm doing derma planing because I don't know if I'm doing it 100% right, but because I have the blade over here, the shaving blade over here, what I am gonna do is I have used this just on my sideburns. I don't go anywhere else on my face, which is why I don't know if it's called dermaplaning, if it's, you know, not going anywhere else. I'm taking some of this Hyaluronic Serum. This one's from Sturm. I have been using it lately. And I'm just applying it on both sides. The reason I'm even applying it here, even though like I'm not doing any dermaplaning, is because I've heard and seen that it just does better or whatever. If you want to skip this and if you just want to use the Veet, you totally can. I used to use the previous wheat trimmer before this one came out, by the way. Like there was a model before this that I mentioned. I used to use the one before also. Super nice. I don't use wheats, like I don't really use skin removing. I don't use hair removing creams as such. I mean, I have used it once in a while, one off, but not on a regular basis. On a regular basis, I'm a shaver. This is a 24-hour thing, so you will see some stuff tomorrow. We will shave tomorrow. So this is where I am. Just for this part of things, which is a little bit trickier because it's like it's your hair, it's not really stuck to the skin as such, I'm gonna go in with wheat. So if there's any small hair also still left on your face, stuck to your face, which definitely I have over here, guys, I'm not a professional, like this is all I've learned at home. I'm not like some beauty salon expert, because it's all about trying this stuff on your own at home, which is what we've all been doing in the pandemic. For this last part, which I still don't want, I'm going to go into the wheat. I'm actually going to use the smaller side, just simply because there's very little bit of it. And mirror, please. I keep moving the mirror around. And there you go. I am done with the facial hair part of this video. Okay, can you see this little bump that's coming up on the upper lip? That's totally normal. I always get bumps somewhere around my upper lip whenever I take hair off. From that area, happens to me regularly, so it doesn't concern me. If you think this is an allergic reaction to something, that I would recommend that you check with your dermat before doing any of this. I haven't really used any product to be allergic from, except for the serum, but I'm pretty sure it's not that, because I've been using this every day and for the past week, but this is normal to me every time I do my upper lip. So I'm gonna go and trash all this extra tissue paper, and we're gonna move on to the hair part of this video next, some of which will be today, the rest of which will happen tomorrow. I'm still so zoomed in, oh my god. Okay, chalo बाल का कुछ इलाज करते हैं. Okay, so a little disclaimer, nothing about this hair makeover is something that's super drastic. If you have been following me since last year, early last year, you know I went through a major hair accident and I didn't want to color my hair. I'm also working really hard on increasing my hair length, so there's definitely no haircut happening either. I love a good hair oil massage. A chumpy is just my vibe. I try to do this on a regular basis at least once a week, if not twice a week. The tail I'm currently using is the one over here that I'm popping on the screen, and it's garam tel जो मैंने गरम करवाया है. If it's a hot summer day, I will let it be thanda tel, and I try to do this as often as possible. If you are one of those people that can relate to the idea of needing your hair wash to be scheduled into your workout and your life, and which also correlates to how much tail you can apply, then you will know exactly what I'm talking about. Hi guys, good morning. It is Sunday morning. I went to sleep with oil in my hair yesterday, which is why you're seeing a towel on my pillow, because I don't want to have it stained my my pillow cover, and that's not fun because those oil stains really stay. So I have two towels on there actually. I went to sleep literally in the same outfit because I was feeling so cozy. I know this is not night suits and I don't normally sleep in day clothes, but Jerry likes to keep the AC really cold, and this is a really cozy and slightly thick material, so it kind of worked out perfectly, and I decided I would just go to sleep in it. Anyway, so now we are literally taking this glow up into a 24-hour thing, because we are going to make sure we finish everything within the next 2-3 hours. I'm about to go for a bath. I will tell you what I've used in the shower once I come back and check in after, but need to wash the tail out of my hair, and I'm also going to be shaving my hands and legs and underarms. My hands are really like clean. I did shave about 2 weeks ago, I think, and I don't really have much hair growth on my body, but I will, even these little hairs, I will sit and take out now in the shower with a blade. I'll tell you what I did also after. I am gonna be wearing like swimsuits and shorts and stuff when I go away for my birthday, hopefully, so I don't want to kind of leave any hair on my body. So let's just go do that right now. So we're about to do 2 steps: hair and body shaving. Okay, coming to the last bit of my hair. Now, this is not something you guys haven't seen me already do, but I am going to tell you what I'm doing. I'm using a hair serum. This hair serum is something I use just after taking a hair wash every time. I may shuffle around with the serum and choose a different brand sometimes, but for sure always using one. I'm using a heat protectant spray over here. Again, something that I absolutely love. I actually do this after taking a shower, irrespective of whether I'm styling my hair or not, because we live in a tropical, hot, humid country, and this is just something that's going to help. Then I'm blast drying my hair with my very trusty Supersonic. This is a hair dryer that I love and cannot have enough of. It's super light and does the job really well. Next up, I'm taking the Coral. This is also a device that I love. You guys have seen me do a detailed review on this, and just giving myself a very simple, straight kind of a look. I'm not looking at like styling my hair in the sense of making my hair poker straight or curls or anything like that. Just keeping it really simple with this one. Okay, and with that, we have come to the end of this glow up video. I did do a little bit of like concealer and blush, but I'm not wearing any foundation. I am gonna link all of the shower products that I use down below in the info box with everything else. I'm also gonna do the math and give you the total of all the money spent on this glow up over here. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and as my birthday present, because my birthday is just around the corner, have a few of your friends subscribe to my channel, please. I really hope that all of you are enjoying my content, and if you are, let me know. Show it with the likes, show it with the subscribers going up. It is something I work so hard for, and send me your requests down below in the comment section, because sometimes you guys tell me you want to see different type of content, and I'm always reading, responding, hearting and liking all of the comments down below. So keep them coming because I love them all. Mwah! I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching.